Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma, or you may also know me as Rheingold, and today we are going to be unboxing the most exciting pen purchase I think I have ever made. This is the Hachimonjiya Kubozakura fountain pen in a medium, sorry, not a medium, in a music nib. Now, just a quick rundown in case you haven't seen this pen before. It is a pink pen, obviously, has a light, almost milky pink body, pink jelly finials, and rose gold detailing. Now, the finials also have this really, really beautiful design at the top. This one is meant to look like a flower petal, so a sakura flower petal. And then here, this one is just transparent, so there's nothing really to see behind it. It's just really beautiful. Over here on the body, you're going to see Hachimonjiya Japan, 1695, which is when they were established. The clip is probably one of my favorite things about the pen. And I know I keep saying that this is my favorite, that's my favorite. I get it. I love the pen. But it has a very Art Deco style, and I absolutely love it. I'm a big fan of having a clip on my pens because I do like to take them around with me and clip them to my journals. Now, full disclosure, I am not going to be doing that with this pen. This is way too expensive a pen. This will sit on my desk and I will use it when I journal at my desk. However, for the vast majority of my pens, I do prefer that. I do also like it because it doesn't roll away, right? So it's pretty stable. The pen is a very good size. It's a very good weight. When you open it, it posts lovely and it feels very, very good in the hand. The nib is also rose gold. It is an 18 karat gold nib. Let me see if I can get you to see the flower there. It's very, very beautiful, very beautiful design. And I mean, I love flowers. I love rose gold. I love pink, and I love fountain pens. So it was very, very easy for me to make this decision. Now, I did also purchase the, let me put this here to the side so we can keep looking at it, keep hearing the video so we can just sort of keep staring at it. I did also purchase the Kubozakura Bloom Pink ink that is made along for it. I will say I was very worried that it was too light to use in a fountain pen, and it almost is. However, it's still got enough color where I think it's going to be just fine because the music nib is so broad. Now, this ink is really interesting because it goes down lighter than it dries. So, I mean, obviously that's a beautiful color. Still learning how to use my Kakimori nib here. I literally just got this at the Ohio Pen Show. There was going to be a video on my experience at that show. Don't worry, I just had to, I came home and I saw this and I had to swipe it, swatch it and share. So yes, as you can see, beautiful, beautiful color. Let's write with it. So this is the Hachimonjiya Bloom Pink. And get some nice thick lines. Maybe even a thicker one. There we go. And now we'll do a thin one. Do a little bit of drawing here, why not? It's just such a beautiful, beautiful ink. I really do like it. And it doesn't have any shimmer, but it does seem to have some really nice shading. So here you can see some of the coral and some of the pink. So that's really, really nice. See how it does if I just go about it like this. All right, let's sort of rinse this off. And now I did already ink the pen. Couldn't help myself. And I will say the pen so far has had a little bit of difficulty starting. It's got some hard stops. I'm probably going to get it tuned here at some point, but nonetheless, I wanted to show you, I love the way it writes aside from the hard stops, so, or the skipping. So there we go. Now, I do know that it's possible that I am the one causing the problem. I'm not holding the pen right. So that's definitely a possibility. And if you see me doing something wrong, please let me know and I will research how to fix it. But yeah, for the most part, I love the way it writes. I love the sort of italic nature of it. I love the ink, and I love how the ink dries darker than it goes down. Something about that just is very nice. And I almost wonder if it's the ink that's causing this problem, but it can't just be the ink. It has to actually be something else. So yes, I am a huge fan of the way this writes. This one swirl here is probably my favorite thing to do with it. Yeah, that up and down is really just, I think it really just needs some smoothing, and that should be relatively simple to accomplish. But just look at how beautifully it does these words. The lines just make cursive so nice. Let's see if I were to write a music note. Yeah, it still has that problem. Nope, it doesn't like that. I think maybe the tines may need to be aligned. But, I mean, they don't look it to the naked eye. They look absolutely beautiful. And I will tell you that is a very unique looking pen. I wish I'd had this. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not showing there. This is a very unique looking pen. And I love the tines. I do wish I'd had this yesterday when Kirk Spear was doing some grinds for me, but I will definitely have him or one of the other many wonderful nibmeisters at the next show that I go to take a look at it for me and help me get that sorted. That is, of course, assuming that it doesn't sort itself out, because sometimes it does. Sometimes it's just that I was holding it wrong. So we're just going to write here one more time. Hachimonjiya Kubo, okay. Kubozakura. Music nib. It's lovely. So yeah, this is my Grail pen. I am so excited. I cannot believe that this pen is mine. I am literally just gobsmacked and so grateful. And I will be cherishing this for the remainder of my fountain pen career. And since that is not really a career, it's just me enjoying writing, I'll probably be enjoying this pen for the rest of my life. This one is definitely one that will never leave my collection. I've also been incredibly impressed with the ink. So I'll keep writing with this over the next few weeks. And I'll report back in probably a YouTube short or Instagram saying whether or not the issue with the start continues. That issue with the start is not enough to make me even remotely regret this decision. I am literally over the moon and super in love with this pen. So yeah, if you liked this video and you think that you would like to see more videos of me talking about fountain pens and playing with ink, please feel free to hit and subscribe. Smash that like button to let me know that you liked this so I can do more videos like it. And have a great rest of your week. Bye, everybody.